Hi there, Kath Gammack, Rig Market Analyst with Westwood Global Energy, here with a quick recap on some of the past week's offshore rig market highlights. Plenty of offshore activities, however, only a small number of new contracts or extensions were confirmed, and saw Seadrill announce a one-well extension for ultra-deepwater drillship Capella with Harbour Energy, which will extend operations by a further 2 months. The rig is managed by Vantage Drilling, and with this extension is busy into the fourth quarter of this year. However, has 3 unpriced options available, which, if all are exercised, will see her busy until the end of the first half of 2025. Seadrill also announced the award of a 150-day contract from Talos Energy for ultra-deepwater drillship Vela to work in the US Gulf of Mexico, starting in the third quarter. The contract is valued at $73.5 million, exclusive of MPD services. This award pushes rig availability into January of 2025. Currently, the rig is managed by Diamond Offshore. However, when she completes her current contract with Beacon Offshore, rig management will transition back to Seadrill and the rig name will revert to West Vela. Further to our previous report in late November last year, it has now been confirmed that Pemex has awarded a 1-year extension for CMEX managed jackup Titania FE. The new deal will begin in direct continuation of the rig's current charter in mid-February and is valued at $55 million. Schedule changes will see Seadrill getting ultra-deepwater drillship Aruga back from the current manager, Diamond Offshore, in February, which is some 90 days earlier than expected, due to changes in the operator's drilling sequence. Upon completion, Seadrill will take over management of the rig and the name will revert to West Aruga. Seadrill will accelerate contract preparation ahead of the previously awarded 1,064-day contract with Petrobras offshore Brazil. The charter was to begin in November, however will most likely kick off in the third quarter now. Following our 31st January news item regarding Eni receiving approval to drill the Sassel-1 EXP well offshore Mexico with Valaris ultra-deepwater semi, Valaris DPS-5, it is now understood that the rig has just mobilised to the Grand Isle Block 91 in the US Gulf to begin preparations for the move to Mexico. The rig had been contracted to Apache for a 9-well P&A programme that was expected to last until early April. It is not yet clear why the charter was cut short. The semi will likely depart for Mexico late February, with the Eni well scheduled to spud in March. Other drilling news saw Constellation Oil Services Midwater Semi, Olinda Star, complete its latest contract with ONGC offshore India. The rig had worked for ONGC since April 2022, however has been moved to an inshore anchorage due to no follow-on commitment yet in place. ONGC recently issued a tender for the provision of a moored semi for a 15-month campaign starting in October this year. In the North Sea, Wintershall received consent from the Norwegian Oil Industry Authority to use ultra-deepwater semi Transocean Norge at the Maria field in the Norwegian Sea. The consent is inclusive of drilling 3 production wells and 1 water injection well. In Mexico, the energy regulator, National Hydrocarbons Commission, has given Eni approval to drill the Sassel-1 EXP exploration well. Drilling will be carried out by ultra-deepwater semi Valaris DPS-5, with operations scheduled to kick off in March and last for around 63 days in total. And finally, Saudi Arabia's government has ordered state oil company Saudi Aramco to halt its oil expansion plans. The national oil company has been told to target a maximum sustained production capacity of 12 million barrels per day, which is 1 million barrels per day below the target announced in 2020. The Kingdom is the world's largest oil exporter and is producing around 9 million barrels per day, which is well below its approximate 12 million barrels per day existing capacity, after it cut production as part of an agreement with OPEC and its allies last year. That's it for this week. Many thanks for listening. Hope you found this of interest. If you'd like more information on Rig Logics, please visit our website www.westwoodenergy.com.